Hello, Rodney Huss here from Keyboard Exchange. We want to welcome you into our downtown Sanford area. We're going to show you a little clip of what you can see while you come visit us. There's some nice restaurants and nice little shops in the area. So when you come to visit, you can bring your family and there'll be things to do while you're hanging out playing the organ. If not everybody wants to do that, there's other things to do. And after you visit us, plenty of places to go visit and have some lunch. Hope you enjoy.
Come on in.
I didn't know that Colorbock had their own dedicated production market.
Here's our showroom. You can see all of the organs that we have ready for sale here in the showroom area. And behind them you can see quite a few that are waiting to be restored.
Hey, Bill. Grant, these organs are two organs we're going to do a side-by-side video here in the near future.
Oh, fantastic.
Randolph will play one, I'll play the other one, and give people a little example of how two different organs can sound so much alike, yet be uniquely special in their own way.
Of course.
And when that time comes, we'll like you to give a little technical explanation about what the variations are due to the year of manufacture and so forth.
Sure.
We've identified three separate eras of Hammond organ production, which was a 20-year period. So you're intimately familiar with the electronic differences. You want to just briefly explain what the differences are as from the 1955 to 1974?
Sure. In 1955, the B3s first came out, and they had improved upon the B2s by adding percussion and a few other tidbits inside, but generally the early B3s all had wax capacitors on the generators, which were changed in the early 60s for Mylar dielectric capacitors. And the Mylar capacitors, the red caps that so many people know, they last much, much longer. In fact, we don't exactly know how long they last. They've only been making them since the 1960s, and so they're lasting and working beautifully, and the values aren't changing even until today. And so those red cap generators are some of the most sought after. Those were used from the mid-60s on into the end of production in the 70s. But in between there were a few different, there are lots of little minor things. They might have changed the value of one or two capacitors here or there for different reasons, supply reasons and things like that, but they're not of real consequence. There were, however, several different versions of the line box that creates the vibrato and the chorus sounds of these instruments. The changes, again, are not so consequential, however, they do give a different character, and I think there are 4 different types from the beginning of the B3s until the end of the B3s. And before that, there were a few other types. But they all give you vibrato and chorus. But depending on the year of production, you might have a little bit brighter chorus, or you might have a little bit more of a wavy kind of vibrato, a deeper vibrato. And of course, we had some small differences in the 70s. They began putting engraved drawbars, so you have an indication on each drawbar as to what pipe length it is to
Some
emulate.
Musicians really appreciate that,
Yeah.
or they just like the look of it.
Right, there were some aesthetic changes.
Yeah, cosmetic. And as Grant points out, there are like 3 or 4 different eras, and a lot of our more experienced players, they kind of know which tone they prefer. Now, for those of our potential customers that haven't had the opportunity to play 20 different organs over their lifetime, they may not have developed a particular preference for an organ era. So they can come here to our store and play as many B3s as you want, that, as long as they're set up and ready to go. And they can also listen to our videos.
Yeah.
And based on the company reference number and the manufacturer of the year, you can actually develop your own system of figuring out what years you like the best. So some of the early years, some people characterize it that they're a little richer, not as bright and cutting and screaming as the later years. And then some people find a sweet spot in 61 to 65, and everybody has their preference, but the thing is, these videos are all being made in the same acoustical setting, and you can have the opportunity to listen to all 950 videos that we've made if you would like. Only 900 of them are playing. Some of them have too much talking. At any rate, we're going to come back to you a little later. Thanks for your time and attention. Hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of downtown Sanford and inside of Keyboard Exchange International. Give us a call, send us a note, make a comment on the YouTube channel, subscribe. If you subscribe and comment and ask for notifications, that would actually be a big help to us. Have you subscribed yet, Grant?
Absolutely.
All right. We're trying to check with it. How about you, Bill? Did you subscribe yet? Oh, no! Don't be like Bill, folks. Make sure you subscribe before it's too late. Thanks for your time and attention. Thanks for watching our video, and thank you also for helping keep the Hammond Tone Wheel B3 organ alive. We couldn't do all this work that we do here without you. And it would also help greatly if you could subscribe, like, ask for notifications for when we have new videos. That would be a big help for us. So we thank you once again. I'm signing off for now, but we will be back.